Hey there, paper geeks and glitter nerds, it's another crazy geek crafter. And it has been a while. I have been suffering a bit from burnout, and I have been trying to get back into crafting, but it's not been easy, and for that reason, I think I'm going to skip the voiceovers for the next few videos, because that will at least make the process a bit easier for me. It's been hard dragging myself to do anything actually in the last 6 months. It doesn't help that my baby girl, she wants to be with me constantly, but then again she gotten used to me not doing anything but be there for her. So I tried to get back into crafting by doing something practical. It's actually something I really enjoy, especially the planning part that I'm doing here, measuring and figuring out how to solve my problem. And this problem is that I have been buying distress reinkers, but I don't really have a storage system for them. So they've been here and there, and every time I have to move them, I have to grab every single bottle. So I figured it was better to box them up. And I have found that whenever I do a project like this, later on I'll need to make more. And if I make a video, then I have a record of how I did it. And then, it makes things a bit easier down the line. And then again, I like making videos. The voiceover part is not exactly my favorite, but sometimes it is necessary, and in this instance I wanted to explain a little bit about what has been going on. I don't know why it happened. That's always a good question, but I did completely bottom out in May. I had just finished the school year where I work, so I was gonna be unemployed for the summer. And since I was promised a job when I came back, if the kids were at all interested in my course, then I did have a job lined up after summer, but it wasn't a sure thing in my mind. So I spent the summer trying to find another job, one that I could keep alongside the teaching if it was going to be a possibility. But it wasn't really easy. It's a weird thing. I've never experienced anything like it. It wasn't that I was too tired to do anything. It was that I really just didn't feel like doing anything. I had no drive to do anything whatsoever. That included planning, and I'm actually quite uncertain what I spent all my time doing. I think I just YouTubed. I binge watched a lot of YouTube. I read some books, but not that many, compared to what I could have done if I was actually in the mood. But that was the thing, I was in no mood at all. I was just there. And I know depression, and it doesn't scare me too much anymore because I'm used to it coming once in a while. But this was different. This was very different. And I'm still fighting with it. I am back to work. I have a lovely class of kids whom I teach once a week, and that gives my life some purpose. But I still don't really know what to do with myself all the rest of the time. I have a lot of crafts I need to get done for the wedding next year. That'll be in late August. So there's a lot of things I need to get done, and those will probably be done on the couch. But I'll be showing you the test versions that I've made at my desk. But everything that is going to be made is going to be assembly line, so therefore I think I can do it from the couch watching TV or listening to an audiobook. And I'm hoping it will help. But it's slow progress and I'm not happy about it. But that also tells you something about having a burnout, because I, even though I am unhappy with my own performance, I have been unable to do anything about it. Excuse me. So, yeah. But I did want to come on here and try and explain what has been happening for the last 6 months. I have been wanting to get back into making videos, but it's been a drag for me. I do have a few videos for Christmas lined up that I did last year, or during the winter, spring of last year, because there was some of the projects took quite a while. So I'm going to edit those and send them out, and I have a few crafts from Halloween that I'm going to put out anyway, because, well, one of them is not really Halloween, it's just fall, and the other one is more Halloween, but you could, if you like witches and wizards, then maybe you can use it for Christmas as well, or a birthday party, or something like that. So, now I haven't talked much about the project in the background, and I hope you can still follow along, otherwise just ask. I will try to be better at answering, because I haven't even been able to answer the few comments I got in the last 6 months, and I feel really bad about that also. But it was never enough to actually make me do anything, so that's problematic. So, but yeah, I'm trying to get back into things, and I guess that's just life. Sometimes your head is not in the game, I guess. I have to try and find my way back, and I hope that making videos unscheduled, I'm not going to try and keep up with the once a week regime that I did before. I think that's one of the things that kind of broke the horse, trying to keep up with the algorithm rules and satisfy those. I'm just gonna make the videos when I have the energy and the want to it. But also, like I said, skipping the voiceovers in the future may help me be more productive in making videos. But it also means that I have to make some crafts. And my desk has mostly just been a parking spot for things lately. I don't know when I will resume lives, and if they will even be scheduled, or they just be spare of the moment lives, or what I'm gonna do about it. But that comes later. Right now I just have to try and get back into crafting. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, to be honest. It's been a struggle, and I know I'm not alone, so maybe this helps you in some way to hear that if this also happens to you, then it's totally normal, but it's not necessarily very fun to be in this situation. I am quite sure that there's going to be another side of this that is better. I have, at the moment at least, quite the patience to wait for it to happen, but yeah, I am getting a bit stressed out about the wedding and the things I need to do. And then again, a lot of the things needed to be done have to wait. That's kind of the curse of it. There's so many things you can't do this many months before, because you'd have to store everything if you start buying things. So right now it's mostly planning, and not even that is going very well. We got the venue, and we for the dinner we don't have to do much, so that's a relief. But there are still a few things needed to be done. We need to find a bakery to do the cakes, and I say that in plural because we're doing 2 events. We're doing the party, the dinner party part. That's a Danish tradition that actually mostly sorry about that. You get married in the morning, around noon-ish. Then you, if you want, it's not required you have a reception for those who showed up for the wedding. But it's not, it's a newer thing. It's not that common. And then the bride and groom go get pictures and things done while the guests, I don't know, find their way to the evening venue. And then you eat a dinner, and then the party commences. And that's the normal way of things. But because of my back problems, I can't be that active in one day. So we split it in 2. We're doing the dinner on Saturday, and then on Sunday we're getting married and having a reception. And therefore we are going to need 2 cakes. One for the party, the dinner, and one for the reception. So that is on my to-do list, along with 100 other things. And I've actually started an actual list because I'm hoping it will motivate me into getting some things done. Yeah. Hoping. There's always that, isn't there? Yeah. I just lost my words there for a sec, so let's start over, so to speak. That's the good thing about editing. When I run out of word, I can just pause the recording and start over once I found some, and I haven't yet. But I need to get this voiceover done so I can get this video finished, so I can feel that I have accomplished something today. Yeah. Hopefully I'll also accomplish packing away Halloween. I have everything put out, retrieved from around the house. I just have to put it in the boxes. Just is the important word here, because that has been my problem. Getting up and getting things done is not easy at the moment. And then the boxes will need to go back in the attic, and then Christmas comes down. I have to pack that out, put up, then pack it down again, put up New Year's decorations, take those down. Yeah. When I say it in this tone, it doesn't actually sound very fun, but I do enjoy decorating. I think it's just the undecorating that I don't enjoy much. I'm normally very fast about it, though. Normally it doesn't take me more than 2 days to pack all my Christmas stuff back up. And I can do it in 1 day, but then I will have to sleep for free because it will hurt too much. So I'm trying to spread it out, and I have surely done it this time because it's been quite a few days since I started undoing Halloween. So now everything is laid out. I just have to pack it up, but that means I have to get the boxes and get started. And the whole getting started part is the problem with having burnout. I do have some company at the moment of sorts. I'm listening to an audiobook. It's called Earth Girl. It's by Janet Edwards, and I don't know if it's the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th time this year I'm listening to this trilogy, or reading it for that matter. It's really become one of my favorite universes, fictional universes, over the last year. I have just about only read her, but it's only this trilogy of all her publications that has audiobooks, at least on iBook, or books, or whatever Apple calls their product. So this is the only audiobook I have available when I want to stay in this universe. But I am enjoying it a lot. Hopefully that will help me get started on packing away and crafting more. So this is a bit of an explanation for the last 6 months. I hope you enjoyed the craft and my explanation, and until next time, I hope you'll be having a good day, evening, or night.